Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Overall Podcast. My name's Graham.
What's up, guys? My name's Cody. Hope you guys enjoy.
So, man, this weekend I was hanging out with the fiance's family, and we did movie night because I had came across. I love movies. Movies are one of my most favorite things, actually. And I was going through YouTube movies, like what's to rent, what's new, what's upcoming, right? And I came across Greenland. It just came out not too long ago. It's got what is his name? I had it. Gerard Butler. You know what I'm talking about? 300, Gerard Butler.
I know him, yeah. I don't think I know the movie, though.
Okay. I highly suggest this movie. I saw the previews of it. Amazing. Then I went and so the first night it releases, I watch it because I'm impatient, and that's what I'm like. You know, I'm the guy who stays up till 2 a.m. to watch the premiere of Winter Soldier. So, just to say, so I watch it, and probably one of the best movies I've ever seen. So tell Hannah, we have to watch this movie. So we watch it the next day, literally the next day. So I watched it 2 nights in a row. The next day, we are at her parents' house, and we're like, all right, we got to watch this movie. Boom, watch it again. 3 days in a row, I watched this movie. Hands down, probably one of the best movies I've ever seen. Definitely top 5 of my favorite movies in like the past 10 years.
What's without a spoiler? Like, what's the general like? Hey, if you're trying to sell me to watch it, like, why?
All right, from the get-go, it's pretty crazy. So it's basically like in modern day, like Gerard Butler, he plays this like architect or engineer for skyscrapers. So he's a big wig, makes a lot of money, blah 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 blah. Well, they're predicting this meteor is gonna fly right past Earth, right? Like you're gonna be able to see it like the sun is flying past, boom, right?
Okay.
Well, it doesn't fly past the Earth.
It hits it. Okay, gotcha.
It's crazy, and the concept and the basis of who Gerard Butler is in the whole movie, and like his character and his family is just like extra. King Batch is in it. If you know who that is, he's an old Vine star, but he's everywhere. But King Batch is in it for 5 minutes, but he just still does a great job. I love him. But I highly suggest it if you haven't seen it.
Okay. I like a post-apocalyptic, like world goes to hell kind of stuff. So.
Oh, it's cool, dude. It's really, really good.
Like, this is gonna sound weird because it's probably not thought of as one of the best movies ever by a lot of people, but one of my favorite movies ever is I Am Legend. Believe it or not. So
good.
Yeah, I mean it's a great movie, but I don't know if people would put it up in the esteem I would, but I liked it. I loved it so much.
You know, I just saw this recently, and I only saw it once. So if it's true, it's not. I can't remember the ending of I Am Legend, but supposedly somebody watched it on TV, and the ending's different.
Ending is different on TV.
So what is the ending to I Am Legend that you know?
From what I know is Will Smith finds that woman, right? And her kid, I guess. I think it was and then like basically sacrifices himself with the zombies in the lab, and they like hide out in his secure room in the lab, I guess, until they're gone or dead. And then I'm pretty sure it's just like them two walking out of town at the end or whatever, like going to some kind of survivor camp or something. Is that the ending that you remember?
Well, then, so the ending I saw was like he ends up finding a cure, like his cure that he was trying to develop worked, and one of the zombies that he had in there, it was actually like turning back into a female.
Maybe I do remember that too, though. Now that you say it, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird. It makes me want to watch it again, but it makes me want to make sure I'm watching the old one.
I want to watch. Yeah, I don't know. Now I'm gonna Google it.
Find the DVD. Like I need to go find the DVD version of it. You know?
Yeah. I am legend. Let's just see what the quick goggle says. Oh, according to Google, he does cure the virus in the last moments. And then we see the other two venturing to Vermont in search of a survivor colony. At the very end, Anna discovers the colony is still active and hands the vial of cured blood to the authorities. I guess I do remember that, but that's not what sticks out. That's weird.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't that stick out?
Yeah,
that's
right?
a pretty big thing that he cured it, and it went over my head.
I mean, I haven't seen it in a really, really long time, so
yeah,
I mean, it makes sense why I wouldn't, but I don't know.
Yeah, interesting. That's fun. I don't know. Gives me an excuse to watch it, I guess. Will Smith, underrated. It's hard to say he's underrated because he's so appreciated, but he's so good too, though.
Oh, he's amazing. I mean, whether it's music he does or movies, shows, whatever. I mean, he's just great.
Oh yeah, I dig his 90s jams.
Yeah.
Fun fact for any of you listeners, anybody out there who didn't know this, I don't know if you do, and it's old news. Oh well. Anyway, he should have been Keanu Reeves in. All right, so full confession, I've never seen the Matrix series, and I want to. All right, I get the gist. I've seen parts, so I don't know his name. Is it Neo? Maybe Neo. All right, so Will Smith was supposed to be Neo in that series, and he turned it down to do the movie Wild Wild West. And that's the movie that Dan, your buddy Dan, was like, "Oh wait, Graham, you've never seen it," and made you watch it.
Yeah, and
it's not great, it's whatever, but it's just kind of funny, like what could have been. Keanu, would he be the megastar he is now? Without that, who knows? I mean, he already had some good movies, but it's interesting.
Yeah. Keanu Reeves donated every single dollar of the money that he receives from the Matrix movies.
Wow. I'll tell you what, he is one of my favorite human beings. I just love.
He is. He is a person who, like, I if he were to run for president, I'd probably vote for him.
Oh yeah, yeah. Regardless of what he believes, because I don't think it would be one way or the other bad.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, one of the things that sticks with me is, like, he always says, like, to live life the way you want to live life, because life, you could die no matter what it is, and however you live your life, when it's time for you to go, it's time for you to go. So live your life the way you want to live your life.
It's true. And he did, like, I think his parents or something, maybe his father died when he was young, but certainly his first wife, right?
His wife, his sister, like, he's lost a lot of people in his life.
Yeah. John Wick is almost based on him, really.
Yeah, for real.
And instead of going and killing people, he just goes and kills, like, movies and kills life, I guess.
Yeah, he's just a badass.
He is, man.
People, like, catch him riding the subway in New York. Like, he lives a super simple life. Like, doesn't have a drive fancy cars and shit.
Yeah, it's cool, man. I like seeing celebrities like that.
There's a funny movie. It's a rom-com movie. It's on Netflix. Oh man, my fiance would be so mad at me for not knowing the name of it, because it's one of her favorites.
With him in it?
Yeah, he's in it. 1 second. He's in it for just like a brief second.
Oh, okay. I mean, I wouldn't know any rom-coms, and I get what you're saying. Your girl made you watch it, but if I have seen bits and pieces, I can't think of one with him in it. I don't know.
Oh, it's actually really good. It's actually really, really good. I enjoy rom-coms. They're pretty good.
No judgment, man.
I mean, I grew up with sisters, so I grew up watching them.
Yeah.
It's just part of life. It's part of the life I grew up. I don't mind it.
So you saw that movie on, was it streaming service, YouTube or something? You said?
Yeah, I just got it off YouTube.
Okay. Now, Graham, being in Texas, have you been able to, like, go to the movie theaters and stuff while the rest of the world and the country, it seems, have been shut down a little harder?
Oh yeah. The movie theaters opened up not too long ago. I mean, but they were at full capacity. I mean, most places you don't even have to wear a mask here anymore. They don't even care. Actually, I mean, small town Texas, we never had enforced any mandates in Texas, or in my county at least. My county never enforced any mandates. So if you wanted to keep your business open, if you wanted to not enforce a mask, they didn't care because they didn't civil liberties. They just didn't want to mess with it. So they just made it our choice, which okay. But I mean,
Yeah.
it never got bad here. I live in a county with like 100,000 people in the whole county. So
Yeah.
but
Maybe movie theaters were opened here too. I just, I don't even know if I even looked into it. Partially because movies kind of were bleh last year, but
oh, and dude, have you seen some of the movies that are coming out now from the 2020 era?
probably haven't seen the ads, but is it good or bad?
It's
You
bad.
tell-
It's
Bad?
bad. It's actually bad because
That's shocking.
They weren't able to access like full staff and stuff like that. Like, so we just watched this one movie, like something Shadow, and it had Chloe Grace Moretz in it, and it was about like she was transporting this super important package during World War II on this bomber plane, and it was like a special secret mission that she was going on, right? And then all of a sudden, like this gremlin monster comes out of nowhere and attacks them, and it's like a huge joke, blah 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 blah, prior to the movie, and then it actually happens. Yeah. Well, so it actually looks really good in the previews. You're like, oh wow, this could be good. 90% of the movie, she's stuck down in the scud of the ship, like in this little ball gunner, and it's just her, and all the other people in the ship are only over radio, and you can tell that the only reason it's that way is because everybody else's voice recordings were sent in because they didn't get together to record the movie.
Yikes.
And it was,
I mean, the whole premise sounds
terrible.
bad, but
it was terrible.
That's shocking because, like, well, maybe not in the movie industry because Hollywood anything has been proven they're not creative. They're just doing spinoffs, etc.
Yeah.
But television, like all these shows that were supposed to come out in 2020 and were delayed, like, I don't know, I'm pretty excited for 2021 shows like I don't know, Stranger Things and The Witcher, and then
The Witcher looks like it's gonna be good.
Yeah. Oh, what was that? The Spider? No. It wasn't Spider-Man, but it's got the kid who plays Spider-Man.
That's
Tom,
out. That's out.
Tom Holland.
That movie's out. You can rent it for.
Talking about Uncharted?
Right yeah, or something like that.
Yeah, it's based off the PlayStation game.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, dude. Those games are amazing.
Hear their thoughts and everything.
Hear their thoughts? I don't know.
Yeah, that's the movie that I'm thinking of.
Well, I would imagine it might be the only one. Where's it being played at?
You can rent it on YouTube for $20, I think.
But yeah, that, and then there's also another HBO show for The Last of Us, which is developed by the same people as the Uncharted people. So at any rate, all that to be said.
Chaos Walking.
Okay, no, it's okay. Yeah, it looks like Uncharted is coming out February 2022. So all we've seen is a picture, and there was a lot of fake outrage because Tom Holland's too young to play the main character, and I agree. He's playing the kid, so kid version of the main character, like in a flashback. Because I think in the second game you play as the kid, like off and on and cutbacks. It kind of tells you who he is. Anyway, that's a great game. So I'm a big fan of adapting games to TV if it can be done right. Now, again, we'll wait and see if it is done right, but I'm pretty excited about all that.
Did you ever watch any of the Halo movies?
No, I wanted to, but
I've always wanted to as well. But like, man, it's just like I have a feeling they're going to be bad, and I love Halo, so I never like want it to be ruined for me.
I haven't heard a lot about it, so it makes me think it was bad, or at least blah, like average, because I didn't hear anything about it. Wasn't it HBO too, exclusive?
Yeah,
I don't know. That's what The Last of Us is going to be, and then Sony, because they own. I think they're shooting the film Uncharted because they own the game series title and obviously make their own movies. So good to be Sony.
Yeah, I mean, dude, HBO has been coming out with some banger movies, honestly.
Yeah, well, they need to do something after they laid a fucking egg. Scratch that. After they laid an egg with Game of Thrones last season, man, that was horrible. So
yeah, and if you want to know our thoughts about that, see the first episode.
Yes.
Episode 1, we talk about the season 8 of Game of Thrones, and it's actually
a really
good conversation. Check it out.
Yeah, I won't beat a dead horse. So just check that one out for us. All right, man. So we play Apex Legends. It's actually how we met. As a recap, I I have to say it is a great game that they created. However, very frustrated, just like every other player in the world, of server issues and hackers and lack of content, etc. Trust me, I get it. I don't love it, but it's still a good core game. Like I always joke, like Respawn accidentally made a good game, and it's such a shame. Like a better publisher didn't get it, because that could be an amazing game. But right now they're doing some LTMs. So, I mean, the premise is cool. It's because they lack the creative depths to do good content that they just throw these in. But hey, I'll take it for the last 2 weeks of the season, because this season, it's been just a nightmare. I don't know, Graham. What do you think about the LTMs they got going on right now?
I like that they're trying new things.
Fair.
I think the one that's going on right now, where you're like in that bubble and like your health and your armor will just start regenning after a few seconds. That's cool. They didn't really care for it. I do like the armor regen. I think that is something that they need to do. The mode where you could drop again, that was stupid. But I think if they implemented armor regen, it would be really, really good for the game. I'm not enjoying it though. It seems like nobody's enjoying Olympus right now, so nobody's playing ranked, and so it makes pubs sweaty, and it's just not fun, man. It's just like the game's in such a bad place right now. I've heard people talk about how season 9 is gonna hopefully bring back the love of all the like first season kind of people. We'll see if that happens. They said that was season 6. Didn't. No. So
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I fully agree pretty much with everything you said. I like that they're trying new things. The whole whatever's going on right now with you get health and shield if you're in the bubble,
Yeah.
like that's kind of neat, but it's only in one POI and it's small. Like, what's the real point of that for the whole map?
Yeah.
I don't understand the premise. Like, do you want the whole lobby to land in one place and just fight? Like, is that what they're trying to push?
Could you make the heat shield grenades dual purpose, and you get to carry one of those, and that's what that thing does? If you're in the storm, it doesn't heal you, but it protects you from the storm. But if you're out of the storm, you throw it down, it heals you.
Yeah, maybe. I like that. I like that concept.
It doesn't add any protection, but
yeah, I like that concept better than one POI on the map having it. Yeah. I like that, actually. I hadn't thought of that. And then the armor regen, I've said for quite a long time, I played a Fortnite, and then after I realized that I don't have the time or energy to compete with TTV, 90 degree sweat lord,
it's just with the mouse, just
90s, cranking. Yeah, like I could build a little, but anyway, my point is I found Apex. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this one's a little easier. I liked it. So but I'll say I love Fortnite's what they call it, siphon, but basically you get health, 50 health or shield, whatever you need, as soon as you thirst or eliminate somebody. Yeah. And I know Apex has the armor swap in the box, which is essentially that, which is nice. But I mean, anyone out there, how many times do you get third party? Because that's the whole game. Every single game is just waiting on a third party.
Yeah.
It's like it's disgusting. Anyway, I think you should get some kind of health or shield or something immediately after a squad wipe to help prevent that. Because I think third partying is a cancer to Apex Legends. And the developers have said this, the gunshots that you can hear 500 meters away encourage that, of course, and they prefer it, which I have no reason why. So anyway, hopefully that armor LTM could parlay maybe eventually one day into some kind of siphon type rule. I don't know. It would help.
It would. I hope they take this seriously and not measure it by analytics, but measure it by like if people actually enjoyed it. But we'll see if that happens.
Yeah, and it's and what just to elaborate, like win rate, pick rate, and all this crap that they look at that has nothing to do with like the enjoyment. Like, we just won a game or two playing before this. That doesn't mean we liked any part of it. It's because
Yeah.
that's the only thing, because ranked is so bad. It's like,
Exactly.
well, your servers are getting hacked by hackers. The games of themselves have cheaters in them, and ranked is sweaty. I have to play this. It's not that I love it. Like, I don't know how you measure that other than word of mouth. So hopefully they do. Narrator, they won't, but I hope they do.
Yeah, no, they won't. But hey, that's the life we live. I just need a new game. Honestly, I need a new game. I need something that's fresh, something new that's fun.
True that. Anybody watching, throw it in the comments if you have like a fun shooter game. I'll play really anything, but Graham likes the shooters, so give us some of that. We'll try to play it, maybe throw it on stream if we like it and enjoy it. So let us know.
Yeah, and also let us know if you ever guys want to see us play. We're not the best at Apex, but we dabble. We can stream it. We can do other things like that. So let us know. I know it may not be what you're here for, but hey, maybe what you're here for. Let us know in the comments.
Yeah. All right, Graham. College football is still going to be a little bit of ways in the fall, but spring football and scrimmages and orange and white games for me. Go Vols in the background. Anyway, all that stuff's going on, and it's getting me really excited. Really excited. I don't know.
Next week, I believe, is when the games are.
Yes, for our two schools, A&M and Tennessee. Yeah,
they play next week. I'm excited for it. I think A&M's got a chance this year. I think A&M could take the SEC this year. I'm hoping for it, dude. Jimbo grew out a beard, and he looks like a baller, and so.
Really? He grew a beard?
Oh, yeah. He grew a beard. All silver, too. Just looks like, oh, yeah.
I'll say Jimbo's the second best coach in the country right now.
Video right here. All right. I guess it'll be like right there. But yeah, I'll pop it in so everybody can see it. Dude, Jimbo, looking fresh.
Bro, I think Jimbo is probably second best coach in the country. No, I'd say third best, safely. Second best in the SEC.
Second best in the country.
I give it to Dabo. Yeah, just because he's won more natty so far. But they're even. Yeah, they're pretty even. I don't know. I wanted Jimbo, but with that situation, I mean, I knew that Texas A&M was going to offer him the farm. So like, they have, their pockets are wider. They were about to spend money and grow. Tennessee is kind of already, I mean, we're just, with all due respect to A&M, we're more of a national brand already. And that's not an insult, but I'm saying like A&M as a coach, I'd rather go there because you're in Texas, you got more money, you get to grow with it. It's going to be pretty cool. I don't know. We'll see.
I don't think disrespect to that, because Texas A&M, from coming from the Big 12 moving into the SEC, we knew we had shoes to fill. That, like, I mean, we're not going to be this all-star brand yet, but being in the SEC, it comes with it. And so you learn to adapt and survive, and here we come. I mean, we luckily started off with Johnny Manziel bringing us the hype, and, we've had others since then, Myles Garrett going number one in the draft, and also some breakout teams that have developed, pretty good seasons. I think last year we got robbed. I think we probably should have been in the playoffs. I think we were the better team. I think we would have put up a better fight. But then again, shoulda, woulda, coulda, right?
Who's going to be your guys' quarterback next year?
I don't know. It's a battle, but we did get this kid Hayes King. He's
Hayes
raw,
King.
man. Yeah.
Is he a transfer?
No, he's out of high school to A&M.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was listening to on the radio today, randomly, speaking of, like, how often in Colorado do you hear about Texas A&M? But they were talking about more so for the draft. Anybody who lives in the Colorado area, the radio stations here do not care about anything except for the Denver Broncos, and that is it. So literally year round, okay? The Nuggets are in the playoffs in basketball, doesn't matter. 90% of the radio is on the Broncos. But they're talking about Kellen Mond and his draft status, and I think it was Chris Sims, if you remember him, the old Texas quarterback.
Yeah.
He played with the Titans too a little. And then another Sims we got at Tennessee, the real UT. Go Vols. And then he was saying that Kellen Mond, like, he didn't get the knock on him being a second rounder or something, said that he should be like a top 10 pick. And I was just losing my mind. Like,
what? Kellen Mond doesn't know how to read a defense till the fourth quarter.
Look, man, like he's better than any quarterback we've had in his tenure, right? We've had just trash quarterbacks, and I don't care. I'm not going to talk bad about college kids, etc. But our quarterback play has been garbage to the full definition. That being said, Kellen Mond has been like average, maybe
Yeah.
was what good to above average high points.
We
You know,
barely
it's
beat Oklahoma State a couple years back, and we should have trounced them.
yeah, like, and this isn't some like I'm not looking through it with my big orange glasses. Like I give respect to other players. Like
Yeah,
Kellen
really,
Mond
this
is
real.
just he's just and especially as an NFL, that is even lower to me. I just was crazed by that. I was like, okay, man, like who's paying you? But anyway, that was just funny to hear.
Yeah. I doubt it. And if he does, he doesn't last in the NFL, not as a starter.
I am looking forward to Tennessee spring game next Saturday though, because you know, like it was just a dramatic offseason. Our coach got fired, the whole recruiting with McDonald's bags, yada yada. So new coach, he was a quarterback. He won a natty with Oklahoma in the late 90s, etc. Came from USC, where our athletic director did, which was funny. I think we spent, I don't know, several $1 million on a search firm, and the dude hires his coach he just hired at his other school. It's like, yeah, man, he took that money to the bank. But it's going to be interesting to see because this guy runs like full up tempo, more spread, and nobody, you know, we didn't run that before. And in the SEC, I don't know if anybody's run full spread, but hopefully I'm hearing he's kind of adapting it to like Alabama's spread, which is obviously dominant if you can do it. And A&M's had that too, you know? So I don't know. I guess I'm just interested. Yeah.
Lots of tight end use. That's what, I mean, we got robbed that a couple years back too with our tight end. He had like the most touchdowns.
I don't remember an A&M tight end.
He plays for Green Bay now.
Oh, well, he must have been good if he's in the NFL enough. So
yeah, he's good. But A&M gets robbed of a lot of things.
Bro, the biggest thing, you know, I don't want to go off tangent. We can save this for the fall for everyone listening. You know, I could talk for hours, but like Tennessee has a wide receiver coming out this year and a few other guys. Probably never heard of him, right?
Yeah.
He's getting graded in the second round. Like that's how bad Tennessee coaching is. I mean, Alvin Kamara is the most infamous one. He was the backup.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's probably the top 2 or 3 running back in the NFL immediately as a rookie, you know? And this guy, Josh Palmer, probably hadn't even heard of him. He's good. Tennessee fans knew he was good. No one else knew he's good. He's going to get picked in the second round, first day on draft day, which is insane. So, but the spring game, I'm excited to see like what that coach does with his coaching style and his system, because we have a returning quarterback. He was like Mr. Georgia football, went to school where Trevor Lawrence did. He's got like blue blood NFL written all over him. Harrison Bailey. He played finally, the outgoing coach finally played him after the season was over, basically at the end of last year. Anyway, it's going to be interesting to see if like he fits the new coach's scheme. He's not as mobile, but he's obviously the best passer. And then we got like a transfer and then some other like more mobile. I don't know. I'm more interested to see that in the spring game. So that's always my favorite part, but especially this year, because I have no idea who the quarterback's going to be.
Yeah, I hope Hayes King's our quarterback. We'll see. He's young, but
yeah,
a good season. I'm excited to see how A&M plays against each other, obviously, but spring games will be good. I can't wait for college football. It's my favorite time of the year.
Yes.
We will be doing special things during college football season, so be tuning in, be watching. We plan on kind of doing some different things when that time comes around. So you know, leave some comments, maybe some ideas that you guys would like to see. You know, you never know what will happen. Check that out. So just to touch on this just a little bit, I just got an update on my phone. So as we're watching this, as we're recording this, it is Saturday, and it looks like Jake Paul did knock out that UFC fighter Ben Askren. I didn't think that would happen.
Knocked him out in 20 seconds, supposedly. I saw a clip on Twitter.
I think it was 159 into the round is what I thought I read.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, there you go. That's why you don't trust Twitter.
Yeah, but dude, I did read that Ben Askren got up after 8 seconds, but the ref called it anyway, even though Ben Askren was like, "I'm good, let's go." But
Yeah, that's sketchy, man. Like, let the conspiracy theories, flow immediately, right? Like,
Exactly
did he
right.
throw? Did he get paid?
Yeah.
And here's what I say to that: we'll never know. So, like, don't beat yourself up over worrying about it.
Yeah.
But is it possible? Oh yeah, money. If it's money,
Yeah,
anything's
trust me.
possible.
None of this was about who can win who can beat
Yeah,
who in a fight. Trust me, none of
yeah,
it was. It
exactly.
was all about the almighty dollar. But
Yep.
hey, I'm pro capitalism, so I 100% support. If you can get people to buy your fight, do it. I mean, who cares? Do it. Make your
Yeah,
money however you want to make it, and I hope you
yeah.
make a ton of it. I hope you
I
make a
mean,
ton of it,
you're not forcing anybody to buy it. I mean,
and I hope you go buy a gold toilet with it. Like, do something stupid with it. It's America.
yeah. It's So what? He's what 2-0 now. He's knocked out Nate Robinson and then this guy. So
Yeah.
yeah,
No, I think it's
interesting.
3-0.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the Money Mayweather. Money Mayweather is all about money. He's got money problems because he's so about money. He's made too much money, spent it all. And anyway, he is considering it last I saw. So that would be a good thing. Like maybe even something I'd buy just to see Floyd Mayweather and him fight. We'll see. But
Do you think Conor McGregor would fight him?
I think he would. Although Connor has been very quiet since that Mayweather fight. He's
Yeah.
usually very in the media, attention driven, etc. But I think he would, unless he's just completely changed.
I mean, he did just fight somebody recently, didn't he?
I couldn't tell you. I'm not an MMA fan.
Yeah, I've lost track and all of that.
Yeah, I do like Connor. I was rooting for him hard in the Mayweather fight. That was one of the few things I've ever rented like that.
I like the Irish spirit. Gets me hype.
Yeah, man. And I've read a story on him, which I know he's very famous, so probably everyone knows this, but I didn't. And he was like living on was it his girlfriend's or maybe just a friend's couch
Yeah.
and stuff. I mean, just dirt poor before the MMA breakout. Like, I don't know. It's kind of cool to see rags to riches,
Oh, I love the rags to riches story. I love it.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, Jake Paul. I don't know. Obviously, the question is it for real? Is it paid for? Is he actually that good, etc.? Again, we'll never know, but
Fight
so
Ryan
far, so good.
Garcia. Fight Ryan Garcia and then tell me. if Jake Paul can beat Ryan Garcia in a fight, then I give him respect.
All right, you heard it here. Heard it from our overall podcast. We'll get it together. Just let us know, guys.
Right. We'll host it. We'll
Yeah.
it.
Hit us up, Jake Paul. Yeah.
Right. We'll do it for cheap.
Yeah.
Only like 50K each. That's easy.
Oh, yeah. You have to front that, of course.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to check out our socials, link below the video, and we'll be coming back with great content next week.
Guys, thanks again. Leave a like, comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to the overall podcast. Check us out next time.